Hello everyone and welcome to Old Coin TV channel. If you love exploring the world of coins, their history, value, and rare discoveries, you've come to the right place. Here, we'll share exciting information about coins from around the world, from ancient treasures to modern currency. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced collector, our channel is the perfect place to grow your knowledge and passion for numismatics. So, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell icon to never miss our latest videos. The 5 Drachmai coin of 1973, written in Greek as 5 Drachmai, belongs to the modern drachma series of Greece, one of the most historically significant currencies in the world. The drachma has its origins in ancient Greece, where it was used as a silver coin during the 6th century BCE. It remained a symbol of Hellenic identity for thousands of years, and even in the modern era, Greece retained this ancient name for its national currency until the euro replaced it in 2001. The 1973 issue of the 5 Drachmai coin emerged during one of the most politically complex times in modern Greek history, the period of the Greek military junta 1967–1974. This was a dictatorship led by military officers, and the year 1973 was particularly turbulent. It was a time of national reform, protests, and political tension that would eventually lead to the restoration of democracy in 1974. Therefore, the 1973 5 Drachmai coin is not just a piece of metal, it is a reflection of political upheaval, transition, and Greek identity. The coin was issued by the Bank of Greece Trapezetes Elados under the authority of the ruling government. It was minted at the Greek State Mint (IETA) in Athens, but some issues were also struck abroad depending on minting capacity. The minting year, 1973, is clearly engraved on the reverse of the coin, and the design reflects the royal imagery used before the abolition of the monarchy in Greece in 1973, a year of monumental change. The 5 Drachmai 1973 coin was a nickel coin, part of the nickel-based series introduced during the 1960s to replace silver issues that were becoming too expensive. Color: silvery gray metallic appearance typical of nickel alloys. The metallic luster was bright when freshly minted but often dulled over time due to oxidation, producing a soft, matte silver tone. Because of its pure nickel composition, it is highly resistant to corrosion, which is why many 1973 specimens remain in excellent condition even today. The obverse of the 1973 5 Drachmai coin features a portrait of King Constantine II, the last king of Greece, who reigned from 1964 until the monarchy was abolished. His right-facing profile shows youthful features, reflecting his reign's early years. Around the portrait, the legend in Greek reads, Basilis ton Ellenon. Translation: King of the Hellenes. Below the neck of the king appears the name of the engraver or a mint mark in small letters. The detail of the portrait is realistic, representing the neoclassical style typical of 20th century Greek coinage. This design symbolizes the link between the modern Greek state and its royal tradition, which by 1973 was nearing its end. Soon after this issue, Greece transitioned into a republic, making the 1973 5 Drachmai coin one of the last coins to depict a Greek monarch. The reverse of the coin is both nationalistic and symbolic. It depicts the Greek coat of arms, consisting of a shield with a cross at the center, supported by 2 crowned lions standing upright on either side. Above the shield is the royal crown, signifying the monarchy's authority. Beneath this emblem appears the denomination. This design was officially adopted in the early 1960s and continued until the monarchy was abolished in June 1973. The emblem itself echoes Greek heraldic traditions going back centuries, combining Christian symbolism, the cross, with European royal motifs, the crown and lions. The 1973 coin was minted during the height of the Greek military dictatorship, the regime of the colonels, which ruled from 1967 to 1974. This regime sought to control every aspect of Greek life, including currency design. That same year, in June 1973, the monarchy was officially abolished, and Greece was declared a republic. However, coins bearing King Constantine II's portrait, like the 1973 5 Drachmai, were already minted and circulated. These coins thus represent the final symbolic breath of the monarchy before it disappeared from Greek money. Because of this, the 1973 issue occupies a unique position in Greek numismatics. It's a transitional coin, bridging the era of the Kingdom of Greece and the Hellenic Republic. In the world of collectors, the 5 Drachmai 1973 coin is appreciated for both its historical significance and its aesthetic quality. It is not extremely rare, but its connection to the fall of the monarchy and the end of the junta regime makes it highly desirable. Common circulation grade value, around $1-3 USD. Uncirculated mint state condition, $5-10 USD. Proof or special issues, if available, up to $20-30 USD. These values can vary depending on mint marks, toning, or condition. Some collectors also value the 1973 issue as part of a complete drachma series, which includes coins ranging from 1 to 100 drachmai. The 5 drachmai coin of 1973 symbolizes the end of an era. It carries within its small metallic form the image of a deposed king and the remnants of a political system that would soon vanish. At the same time, it reflects Greece's enduring spirit, a nation that, through countless transformations from ancient times to modern days, maintained its identity through symbols like the drachma, which had existed for more than 2,500 years. The use of nickel, a durable and bright metal, could also be seen symbolically, a representation of resilience and strength, even amid political chaos. After 1973, new coins were issued without the king's image. The next series, 1976 onwards, featured the phoenix rising from flames, representing rebirth, the rebirth of democracy. Thus, the 5 Drachmai 1973 coin became the last royal coin of Greece, closing a long chapter of royal imagery in Greek coinage that had started in the 19th century. The coin was struck using modern minting presses capable of producing millions of coins per year. Each blank planchette was punched from nickel sheets, annealed, softened by heating, cleaned, and then struck under high pressure to create sharp reliefs. The reeded edge was produced to prevent clipping and forgery. Coins were then inspected, counted, and bagged for release into circulation through Greek banks. The 5 Drachmai coin was widely used in everyday transactions during the 1970s and early 1980s. It was enough to buy small daily items, bread, a newspaper, or a tram ticket. Its purchasing power decreased over time due to inflation, but it remained a familiar sight in Greek pockets for nearly 2 decades. Today, since Greece joined the Eurozone in 2001, the drachma is no longer in use. However, coins like the 1973 5 Drachmai remain powerful reminders of Greece's monetary past. They are collected by historians, numismatists, and tourists as symbols of a nation that survived wars, occupations, monarchies, and revolutions, always returning to its cultural and historical roots. The earlier 5 Drachmai coins, from the 1950s and 1960s, were made of copper, nickel, and bore different designs, often featuring national heroes or mythological figures. The 1973 coin stands out for its royal portrait and its historical timing, just before the monarchy's fall. Later issues 1976 onwards replaced the royal symbols with republican emblems, marking the full transition to the new political system. The name, drachma, means a handful in ancient Greek. The drachma was once one of the world's oldest continuously used currencies. King Constantine II, whose portrait appears on the 1973 coin, lived most of his later life in exile. The 1973 coins with his image were minted before his official dethronement, making them the last of their kind. Greece officially joined the European Union in 1981 and adopted the euro in 2001, ending the drachma's 2,600-year history. The 5 Apaxmai Drachmai coin of 1973 is more than a numismatic artifact, it is a symbolic bridge between Old and New Greece. It reflects the closing chapter of monarchy, the turbulence of dictatorship, and the resilience of a people whose cultural and economic identity has endured since antiquity. For collectors and historians alike, this coin offers an entire story of power, change, art, and national pride, all engraved within a 25.8 mm circle of nickel that has survived half a century.